Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Hey you all, what's up? This is Dr. Kanis Fatma, your nutrition specialist, signing into my very first podcast. We are talking real food, real health, and real results. Stick with me. We're gonna make nutrition simple, smart, and a little fun. Let's roll. Okay, let's now discuss in a simple manner so that everybody can understand. Do you know the almost every disease? Yes, from obesity to chronic fatigue, hypertension, diabetes, blood pressure, from skin problems to autoimmune conditions, hormonal disorder, all starts from your gut. Your gut, what is your gut? Gut starts from your mouth till your anus. This is our digestive system. Your gut is not just where food goes after you eat. It's your body main control center of nutrient absorption, immune defense, hormonal imbalance, and even mental health. And most of us ignores it until symptoms force us to pay attention and emergency condition. Today I am going to share why your gut could be the hidden reason you are struggling with your health and weight, and why exercise alone won't save you. So let's discuss the exercise myth. Okay, the exercise myth is actually many people have been working out for years and years. I have seen in the gym many ladies 7 years running, lifting weight, males doing endless cardios, yet their weight refuses to budge the scale. Why? Because exercise is essential for keeping your heart strong and your mind clear, but does not directly melt fat. Most of the early weight loss from exercise is simply water weight loss, and when you start eating it bounce back more than previous weight. So real sustainable fat loss happens when your body is in a nutritional balance, and that comes from eating right from your body's need, not is just burning the calories. It's not a number of calories. People, every time I'm seeing they're counting calories, also the quality of calories. Think about it. A buffalo eats grass all the day. That's salad. That's a salad fashion right now, nowadays. Yet she is still huge. In fact, the type of food and how the body processes it matters. Rather finding out the cause of why you are not losing weight, it could be any nutrient deficiency. It may be not your fault. It could be hormonal imbalance. It could be inflammation. There are 12 type of PCOS. Every type you have to target a different type of nutrition. So different type of assessment, different type of symptoms. So the gut connection, here is the truth. If your gut isn't healthy, nutrient from your food don't get absorbed properly. That means your vitamins, your minerals, your protein, healthy fats, even your carbs never fully absorb into your bloodstream. When your body senses it, it's not getting enough nutrition. Even if you are eating 3 meals a day, it's in a starving situation. Your metabolism slows down, your fat stores get locked away for emergencies, and you start gaining weight on holding on to weight. This is why you can eat less and exercise more and still feel stuck. The real problem isn't your workout routine. It's your gut ability to absorb and use nutrient. So, why the gut gets damaged? Now, how does the gut get damaged? It is not random. It's a direct result of what we feed it and how we treat it. Number 1. Processed foods loaded with preservatives and chemicals restrict weight loss. Secondly, excessive sugar that feeds harmful bacteria and yeast in the intestine and the gut. And sugar is the favorite food of the bad bacteria which release toxins in your body and restrict fat loss. Third, low fiber. The low fiber diet that starves the good bacteria in your intestine, which is the main food of the good bacteria, the fiber. Chronic stress, which physically weakens the gut lining. Overuse of antibiotics, which wipe out the protective gut flora. Gut flora means they kill both bad and good bacteria and suppress immune system to fighting against diseases. That's why it calls antibiotics. Over time, these factors leads to inflammation, tiny leaks in the gut lining, and overgrowth of harmful microbes. This is called gut dysbiosis. There are some medical terms, please try to understand. This is a silent driver of diseases. So let's understand a little bit in a simpler manner of biochemistry of fat loss. If you don't understand, everybody will make you fool. So let's get a simple, little bit scientific, but in a way that makes sense. Fat loss happens when your cells are able to burn stored fat for energy instead of just burning the food you eat right now. When your gut is healthy and absorbing nutrients, your hormones like insulin, leptin, cortisol stay balanced, then balanced insulin means body can access fat stores. Leptin is a hormone that controls hunger and satiety. So balanced leptin means your brain gets the message that I am full at the right time. And balanced cortisol means your body isn't in a constant state of stress, holding into fat for protection, but imbalance cause eating disorder and weight gain. Without this balance, your body simply refuses to burn fat, no matter how many hours you spend in the gym. So, what happens? How can we change this all type of the biochemistry happening in the body for the fat loss? The first step to change. What is the first step? You have to heal the gut before expecting long-term fat loss or vibrant health. Once your gut is healed, your body naturally starts absorbing nutrients again. Then your cravings will drop, energy improves, and weight begins to shift in the right direction. So, and this, exactly what we going to drive into next time. So stick around for my next video where we'll reset your gut safely and naturally. That's it for now. Nutrition specialist Dr. Kanis Fatma signing off.